So, more news. So, everything that's going on, they're firing all these workers. So, I watched Elon Musk give a press conference, and he said that with all of the close to 600 people that they fired, we're going to pay them their salaries for 2 years so they can go do whatever and then find something else to do. What are they going to find to do? Please tell me, what other jobs are there available or access to them in an already failing economy? What other jobs are they going to find to do? And because you're going to pay their salaries for 2 years, which I think is a lie, they're going to spend that same salary the same way they were spending it when they were working. And most of us are working from check to check. Then I heard that they talking about giving taxpayers $5,000. Where do you think this $5,000 is coming from? The same place where they saying they are misappropriating funds, and the 600 people who they have just fired, and the same money that they putting on a hold supposedly. You see this shit, you stupid motherfuckers? America is dying. And they're not going to tell you this. Then I watched the Senate and the Congress today in a live hearing talking about the situation. And do you realize that USAID, they say it's going to hurt our farmers because our farmers send fresh food and vegetables and foods to other countries and other who are in need of these our goods from our farmers. But we buy our food from corporations? Why aren't we getting our food from our farmers being self-sustained and have corporations send their food that are genetically modified and all the way else to these other fucking countries? Make it make sense. It doesn't. And then, with all these other countries going, that's why gold is up right now. I know most of y'all don't understand or ain't paying attention to that shit. That's the reason why we invaded Iraq years ago, because they were trying to switch to the gold standard. But now that we can't do anything about it, the gold that we supposedly supposed to have in the Federal Reserves, that people from the Senate was trying to get in there to see if we had it, that we loaned all this other money to these other countries, talking about they got to pay it back, we don't have. So now they're trying to buy this gold and bring it back and put it in the reserve. It's not happening. You are being lied to. And if they give the citizens $5,000, I was talking to a coworker of mine, what's $5,000? With money you don't have. How much credit card debt do most of us have? Working class people. Price of food is up like a motherfucker. How long do you think $5,000 is going to last? In most households, probably not that long. So with that being said, what are you going to do? As citizens, you have to start thinking for yourselves. All this technology is not a good thing. It's making us dumb. So if you're going to listen to what Donald Trump is saying, listen to what Elon Musk is saying, really listen to what they're saying. But you have to find alternative news organizations to get real fucking news. Mainstream media is on. The shit that you see is no. Go find podcasts with economists talking about what's going on in America. Because it happened in Rome. It's the same thing. When communists came into power, he had all his fucking friends. And at one point they was hiding the food from the citizens, talking about it was being stuck, but they did that to try to save Rome and for them to keep their wealth. Just like the United States are turning on their allies in the midst of all this stuff, and we lost the war in Ukraine. That shit was over with. They try to act like now they're turning on Zelensky. Trump saying that he's a failed leader and all this other shit, as if the war was Ukraine's idea. It was not. It was us. Now they finna throw him under the bus. And just like what's the name came out and said, I forgot that governor name, that he's gay but he won't admit it. And nothing wrong with being gay. It's for the resources in Ukraine. So now they're gonna try to force Ukraine. They did fucking demolition the whole place just like they did in Gaza. And saying that we gave Ukraine all this money to fight this war, which is our war against Russia, and we lost again, another war that we lost, to get all the resources, to be able to trade. This is the United States doing everything in their power to stop, and instead of just stop being dicks to other countries, apologize for some of the shit that we did, turning some of these fucking war criminals here in America to these other people, let them deal with it, and just be there's enough resources on this planet for all of us to get the fuck along, and you don't have to be in control and try to run. You gotta be a dangerous and an idiotic, crazy, insane motherfuckers to try to rule the whole planet. What is wrong with people? People in power who have billions and billions of dollars and want money, that is insanity in itself. Why would you want to try to control a planet full of people? Why is your ideas better than everybody else's? When you have that money, you are doing illegal shit. Because you got too much money to do all the illegal shit, and then once that gone, shit, what else can I do in life? Some kids over there that look like they want to be